Another amazing mural in the jungle. So beautiful, so beautiful. This video is all about the rapid transformational therapy training. I get this question all the freaking time. Do I recommend RTT training for therapists? Two answers. There's a short answer and there's a long answer. The short answer is absolutely yes. I think everybody and their mom and their dog and everybody should do this training because it teaches you how your mind works and why you do the things that you do, your thoughts, your ideas, your beliefs, your behaviors, your habits. It explains why you do what you do and then how to change it. So I think this should be, no matter what career or, field you're in, I don't care if you clean houses or, build furniture or whatever, like it's really amazing to understand how you work on a deeper level and how to orient your life in a more powerful way. The longer answer to this question is that if you want to be an RTT therapist as your career, then I recommend doing the in-person training. The online stuff is a lot of recordings of the in-person training, and I think the in-person training is powerful because you actually get the experience. You get to practice the techniques, and it's just, it's different when you're in person, of course, right? Now, I know that's not available to everybody right now with COVID. I just really want to say that if you get the opportunity to do it in person, highly recommend that by far over doing it online. So if you are in healing industry already, if you're a counselor or maybe you are into Reiki or energy healing or something like that, then I still recommend RTT because it makes some otherwise very complicated concepts very simple. The techniques themselves are very easy to learn, and RTT in itself is not difficult. And I think that this is something that needs to be overstated because you can learn the techniques, but you need to practice them to become really good at it. Also, I think what makes a really good RTT therapist is somebody who just generally has more life experience. Somebody who's been through, really been through it and on the other side, who's learned a lot of life lessons, who's done a lot of personal healing. And so if you're thinking about becoming an RTT therapist, I actually recommend that you go through and receive some RTT sessions yourself or any other kind of healing and have the experience of overcoming that and learning those lessons for yourself, because you're going to have to do it one way or another if you want to be a good RTT therapist. Because when you have a lot of baggage, it's hard to show up for another person and be a powerful support. All in all, I recommend the RTT training. I just really want to manage the expectations. What RTT will teach you is the techniques and the tools to help another person get to the root cause of their challenges, whether they be physical, mental, emotional, whatever's going on, any kind of limiting beliefs. You can learn how to help another person get to the root cause and how to bring them onto the other side. Since doing my training in 2016, well, before that I was already doing other healing modalities, and since then I have learned other healing modalities because I think having more experience, more understanding of the energy side of things is really important, and being able to understand the soul level lessons, not just the mind lessons. And so definitely do it, and it's not the be-all end-all of the only thing you'll ever need to learn when it comes to healing. And the final thing that I want to share is that after you have the training and you are practicing and you're starting to get the experience and you're starting to feel confident and you're learning other things that are applying to what you're doing and you're doing your own personal work, there's still the element that you have to run a business. And I really want to this is so important, because just because you've done the training does not mean that you're now going to have a full practice. Learning how to have your own business is an entirely other skill, and there is some support with that in the RTT training. However, it's really important that you recognize that it can be challenging at the beginning when you're first starting, especially when you're just practicing. So if you have a job right now and you're like, oh, I want to do the RTT training and I want it to become my new career, my recommendation is you keep your job, you do your training, you get lots of practice, you start to get clients and build your practice, and then and only then would I recommend that you quit your job, because the expectations around that I find are like very different from the reality. Having an online business is not like, oh, I got the certification, now everybody's lined up on my door. I mean, that's what happens now for me, but that I had to go through my own limiting beliefs around money and self-worth and wealth and abundance and all of these things that I had to heal within myself before I was able to have people constantly knocking at my door. So my recommendation is that you actually experience RTT for yourself, or any other kind of healing, and see if it resonates with you, if you're interested in it, if you like the results, if you want to learn about how to do that for others, then absolutely yes, do the training. Especially if you have the opportunity to do it in person, it's amazing. So I hope that this video has been helpful and has helped to answer some of your questions about the RTT training. If you have anything else that you'd like to ask, let me know in the comments below. And if you are interested in receiving and experiencing a powerful transformational experience for yourself, then you can come to thelivingnarrative.com or click the link in the description to schedule a free life direction session. And this is an opportunity for us to get to know each other. I'll find out where you're at, what you're wanting, and what's been holding you back. It's also a great opportunity for us to see if it would be a good fit to work together. If you have any other questions, let me know, and thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful. Have a great day.